Hello everyone, welcome back to the CryptoVerse. My name is Ralph, your host, and today I want to bring you a video on how to level up your game in Veve. What do I mean by that? If you're tired of spending your hard-earned cash, I'm going to show you a way how to flip your way up and get a bigger collection in your vault. So today I want to bring you 3 strategies for beginners, people that have been in there for a while, and for the whales, of course, the one that's been here for a long time from the beginning and flipped their way up to a massive collection. So today, the first strategy I'm going to show you is for mainly beginners that are new to Veve. If you guys want to learn how to flip, I'm going to show you how to flip. What you want to do is the easiest way for beginners, of course, buy your first NFT, try to score it on your first drop. That of course is the main goal, the main ideal strategy, I guess. Get it on drop and flip it. You're always gonna make money like that, always. But just in case, if you don't want to wait that long, if you don't want to wait for a drop, the ideal amount of gems for me that I think everyone should start off, if you want to start flipping in the secondary market, is anywhere from 100 to 150 gems, which is 100 to 150 dollars. If you don't have that, it's fine. You can still just get a comic. You might get lucky and you might flip your way maybe 100 gems your first time. If not, if you get a comic, you're looking about 3x your money, maybe like 22 bucks out of $7, which is still not bad. That of course, the trick to that is you have to sell right at the beginning. You cannot wait and think about if you really want to say keep this NFT. If your mindset is to flip your way up, you have to sell right away. Do not get attached to the your NFT, because once you get attached, it's game over and you're not going to flip your way up. So first rule is flip. Always flip. If that's your goal, always flip. You'll get to a point where you have enough gems and you can actually keep a collection and have some NFTs on the side that you want to keep. Eventually you'll get to that point. So remember, always flip. But if you want to start in the secondary market, the ideal amount for me, I think, is 100 to 150 dollars, like I said. Why is that? Because that's a good amount to buy yourself 1 or 2 quick flips, what I call them. That tip is mainly for beginners. What do I mean by that, quick flips? It's NFTs you can flip on a daily basis, which is an NFT that you would, of course, you would have to research the NFTs, because all of them don't do the same movement. There will be some that fluctuate 20, 25 gems, 30 gems in a day down, and it'll come straight back up to that same amount. It's just like any other market, it fluctuates. So those are the NFTs you're looking for. Do a little bit of research, find which one it is. Like right now, I think Harley Quinn is one of those at the moment, because last time I remember seeing her, it was 164 gems. So I mean, and I bought her at 111, and last time I checked, she was at 113 already. A little bit over what I bought her for. So do some research and find those NFTs that fluctuate like that. That's one good tip. I think Harley Quinn is one of them. Also, Catwoman does the same thing. Those characters that are not like in Batman, Catwoman's not she's a well-known character, but she's not really a big part, I guess, of Batman's story. Yes, she does have some important roles in some of the episodes or comics, but she's not a really big character in his life, I guess. I don't know, I don't think so. But anyways, always flip. Find those. If you want to start in the secondary market, buy yourself one, then maybe buy yourself another one, 2 or 3. I mean, that's good for 150 gems, at least 3 to start you off, and watch the market. If you see it goes down 20 gems, 30 gems, that's a good time to buy, because it's going to go back up. So it's going to fluctuate back up slowly. Maybe in a day or 2 you can sell that. Then that's why I'm saying get at least 2 or 3, so if you don't have to wait too long. Maybe one of them fluctuates faster, so you're able to flip that one instead while you wait for this one to flip. And that's how you start off. 30 gems, 40 gems every day, and that adds up quickly in a week. What is that? Let's say you get 30 gems a week. That's 7, 14, 20, 210 gems in 1 week. Now imagine doing that every single week, but now you have 210 gems more to play with, so you're buying more already. Then next week, I mean, just 30 gems amounts to a lot in a week. 7, 14, 21, 210 gems in a week. Small flips. They don't have to be big move, guys, to make some gains. You're of course, it's gonna be slow, it's gonna be a grind in the beginning, but you'll eventually get there. That's strategy number one for beginners. Strategy number two is mid holds for your NFTs. What do I mean by this? Is NFTs you're gonna hold at least for 2 weeks, maybe 3. That you know that takes a little bit longer to fluctuate, but you make a little bit more gains on those. Usually those would be like your Spider-Man and those a little bit riskier, but you make, I mean, a bigger chunk of gems on those too. So you're making about 100, 150 gems every single time it fluctuates. But those, you do gotta wait like 2-3 weeks for them to fluctuate like that. Like those, I mean, like I said, it's a Spider-Man. Todd fluctuates by hundreds of gems all the time. So if you have the gems to do it, I mean, go for it. Todd takes weeks to fluctuate like that though, but I've seen it go to 2,000. I've seen it gone all the way down to 1.4 thousand. Now it's back like now it's over at like at 3K now. So I mean, it fluctuates a lot. The bigger the risk, I mean, of course, you know, the bigger the reward. And those, I mean, I would say the Disney NFTs, those are good mid holds. Even they make good long holds. And that's my strategy number 3, long holds. What are those? Those are NFTs that you know you're gonna keep for a year or two, because then they're gonna blow up in price. Like those are like your Walt Disney partner statue, or your Mickey hat. That Mickey hat is universal. Every time I see it, I think of Fantasia, where he's putting the spell on all the brooms and they're all dancing around cleaning. I mean, that's what I always think about when I see that hat. And those are really good NFTs to hold, even if you just want to keep it in your vault. I mean, there's nothing wrong to keeping those. Those are one of a kind. Right now, I want to show you my collection, what I flipped my way up to. When I started Veve, I started with $400. From $400, I flipped my way up to, I think it's already 16,000 last time I checked on Omi the Clown's website, where you can check all the stats on the NFTs, on all the collectibles, and you can add them to your vault, and it'll give you an estimate value of your NFTs in your vault. And I started with $400, and this is what I've flipped my way up to. Like right now, these alligator Lokis are my long-term holds. These are my long-term holds. Why? Because I know these are going to take a long time to get back up to value, at least to 500 to 600. Because when I bought them at 230, which I'm fine holding these for a while. That's why I'm considering these my long-term hold. Because one, they're Disney, and two, they're Loki. I mean, everyone loves Loki. Yes, it's an alligator, but it's still Loki, you know, because it has those horns. God of mischief. And I have a bunch of these, so I bought a bunch of them. And then the Athenas, these are also my long-term holds, because these do take a while to get to 500 gems. Right now they're at 239. They're at almost what I already paid for. So I got 2 of these. These are also my long-term holds, and I'm planning to sell these when they reach at least to 500 gems. That's my goal. I mean, it is going to take a while for that. Marceline, I will never sell Marceline. I love Marceline. Adventure Time holds a special place in my heart. So the one collection I will never sell is my Adventure Time collection. I love Adventure Time, and like I said, it holds a special place in my heart. And Marceline is one of my favorite characters from Adventureland. And I bought her at 788, and she's already at 800. Marceline fluctuates a lot in price, so if you have the gems to do it, by the way, this is not financial advice, I do recommend you buy her when she's a little bit lower than that, because I've seen her go down like to 680, and I was like, fuck, I could have bought her way much cheaper. But I'm happy with Marceline. I would never sell Marceline, so I don't care what I pay for. I'm keeping her for life. Then I got Lady Rainicorn. I would never sell her either. These are awesome. Like her, I bought her at 700. She's at 650. She also fluctuates a lot. A lot of the Adventure Time fluctuate a bunch. Harley Quinn is also my long-term hold. I mean, I'm planning to hold her at least for 6 months. By then, I know she's gonna be like at 1K, 1.5, 1.2. Her, I did buy her a little high, but it doesn't really matter to me because I knew she was gonna be a long-term hold for me. Yes, I could have made a bigger profit, but I'm okay with making what I'm gonna make. I mean, I already planned for it, so I'm not gonna beat myself up for, you know, a couple of 100 gems. So it's okay. Cosmic Cthulhu, I will never sell either. My first complete set that I've ever made was the Cryptkins. So the Cryptkins also hold a special place in my heart, and I will never sell my Cthulhu ever. When I bought Cthulhu, it was at 250. That's because I thought that was a crazy amount high. That was my most expensive NFT that I bought, my collectible that I bought on the platform at that time, and I thought it was crazy for it. But there's crazier people out there too. So Batman, I don't know, I kind of like that, the dad bod Batman. I like the number 1911, Colt 1911, universal well-known number in firearms. If you're a gun guy and you hear 1911, you right away you snap to Colts, the 1911 pistol 45. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, that's, I don't know if I would ever sell this one, okay, because just because of the mid number. No Time to Die, I don't know, I'll probably sell that one in the future. Bought her 107 when they first released. So yeah, Ice King, I would never sell those. Metallo, I don't know, I consider these a long-term hold because I think they'll have more utility in the long term. The Human Torch, these are my midterm holds. I'm planning to sell these when they reach at least 100 gems. Right now they're at 70, so I mean, they're not almost there, but I didn't think they were gonna climb that fast anyway, so it's okay. Cryptians nowhere. So Captain Carter, I should have sold Captain Carter when she was at 500 gems. So I consider Captain Carter, Peggy Carter, one of my mistakes, not selling her at the 500 mark. So I kind of doubted myself on that one because it also completes one of one set, so that's the only reason I decided not to sell her. And also I like the numbers too. It's 12, 13, 2 consecutive numbers. You know what I mean? You don't get those really often, so that's why I was kind of hesitant on selling her too. Nightcrawler would never sell. Supergirl, I think she is one of my long-term holds just because of the mid numbers. Recently I started buying a bunch of low mid numbers at really cheap prices. Let's check it out. I bought her at 100 gems, 102 gems. That's a steal for a mid, sub 500. I also got a bunch of these. I almost got all the unicornos, mermicornos. I got Throg. Probably won't sell Throg. I just like the way his poses are. Mojo Jojo, him, I don't know, I think I'm planning to sell Mojo Jojo maybe like at least when he reaches 1K. That's gonna be a long-term hold because I still think that the real Powerpuff fans aren't on the platform yet, so that's the reason I'm still holding these. And I got a bunch of my other ones. The Batman I might hold for a while because these, I mean, they're Batman, you know, they do have value. And everyone knows who Batman is, universal known character. So, I don't. If you ask someone in the street, hey, you know who Batman is? They're gonna say yeah. Batgirl, I bought 2 and also bought a low mid number, 223. This I got her at a cheap 96.69. So I mean that's pretty low mid for a really cheap price. There's a lot of people out there that don't know their mid numbers. Harley Quinn, she's another long-term hold. I'll hold her for a while till she reaches at least 300 gems. Dragon Killer Frog, I got 2. I got another sub 500. This one, I don't know what I'm probably when it reaches like 300 gems or 400 gems, I'll probably sell them. And then I got a bunch of uncommon storms. I got 2 sub 500, so gotta try. I got them pretty cheap. I got this one at 100, and I got this one at 89. So I think those are pretty cheap for being sub 500s. And this is my collection, guys. I mean, I just wanted to show you that it is possible to get eventually to that point where you don't have to spend your own money anymore. You can just sell collectible, and guess what? You have now you have gems to participate in that drop and have a chance to flip whatever you get. I mean, if you get lucky with a comic, flip that secret rare, ultra rare. Even the rares, you can make $100 off $7, so it's amazing. And then those $7 you didn't even spend out of your own pockets, money you already made, which feels amazing. Especially when you get to that point when you just, oh shit, I need gems. Just let me sell one of my collectibles. I'm in profit already. And these are it. Check all these out. I have a bunch of the things because I'm planning to sell those when they reach at least $50. Those were extremely undervalued. They were at 13 gems at one point, and I bought a ton of them because I knew they were going to go up in price eventually once the gem squeeze was over. Right now I think they're like at $24. And I got my Spidey, my Serena and Alligator Loki, my Finn, my common Spider-Man, Zombie 1, Hunter, DeLorean. I regret not buying the full size DeLorean. I have the 1/6 ratio, 1/6, whatever, however you say it. Got 2-ton Sam. I got a low mint number of him as well. I got 6 zombie Captain Americas. I sold 2 today in profit. I think I made like 30 gems on them because they were super cheap at one point. People were like basically throwing these NFTs away. I was like, why would you do that? This is like, I think, one of the best looking NFTs on the platform. I love zombies and I like Captain America, so this was a win-win for me. So I bought 6 of these. And yeah, guys, this is my collection. You see, there's my sub 500 Lincoln board. And I got 4 Harley Quinns. I got her stupid cheap too, like at 32 gems. And you got those, and you got a bunch of Storm, another Storm down here. And my common Batman 89. I will never sell the laughing Batman. And that's just my collectible side. That's still not including my comic book side. I at least have one of it. Try to have one of everything. On some I have a little bit more because I knew that there were steals and they were going to go up in price, so I bought a couple of those. I still think that cover there, the House of X, the common with Gambit and Rogue, is one of the best looking covers on here. I mean, look at that. It's amazing. That's just me. That's my own opinion. Yeah, I got a bunch of these are gonna go. I think these are gonna be like 100 gems soon, so I bought a bunch of these. See, guys, it's possible. I started off with $400, and look what I have now. So I just wanted to show you that it is possible. You just gotta keep trying. I mean, you can't give up. You just gotta keep trying. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to bring you these tips today to help you out to flip your way up, flip your collection up. So if you guys did find this video useful, give it a like, subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.